Welcome to another day of Lent readings for 2025 based on the Psalms. And today is day 17 and we're going to be looking at Psalm 84. So let's read together. How lovely is your dwelling place, Lord Almighty. My soul yearns, even faints, for the courts of the Lord. My heart and my flesh cry out for the living God. Even the sparrow has found a home, and the swallow a nest for herself, where she may have her young, a place near your altar, Lord Almighty, my King and my God. Blessed are those who dwell in your house. They are ever praising you. Blessed are those whose strength is in you, whose hearts are set on pilgrimage. As they pass through the valley of Bacar, they make it a place of springs. The autumn rains also cover it with pools. They go from strength to strength, till each appears before God in Zion. Hear my prayer, Lord God Almighty. Listen to me, God of Jacob. Look on our shield. O God, look with favour on your anointed one. Better is one day in your courts than 1,000 elsewhere. I'd rather be a doorkeeper in the house of my God than dwell in the tents of the wicked. For the Lord God is a sun and shield. The Lord bestows favour and honour. No good thing does he withhold from those whose walk is blameless. Lord Almighty, blessed is the one who trusts in you. This is another psalm about longing to be in the Lord's presence. Though the focus is the temple, it's important to separate being in the building from meeting with God's presence. Impressive as the temple was, the plea of the psalmist is not to see the building, but to meet with the Lord. For Israel, the temple in Jerusalem was the most sacred spot on earth, for at the centre was the Holy of Holies, the place where God in his Shekinah glory dwelt, the visible manifestation of his presence residing amongst his people. Though every Jew knew Solomon's declaration at the dedication of the temple, that the heavens, even the highest heavens, cannot contain him, how much less this temple I have built, they also recognized that, through the temple, the Lord resided amongst them. Consequently, every Israelite eagerly looked forward to visiting the temple, especially during the 3 main festivals of the year. In this psalm, the writer expresses his longing for the presence of the Lord. Having expressed his longing, he then reflects upon the birds. How blessed they must be to nest in the temple building, for they reside in the Lord's presence day and night. Such is his desire, that just a single day in the temple is better than 1,000 anywhere else. What's more, he'd rather be a doorkeeper, only approaching the threshold of the temple, than experience the best of what the world could offer anywhere else. What would Sunday mornings be like if we all had such an anticipation and longing for the Lord's house, to stand in his presence? Often we might find that we're running in hassled from sorting out the family, or drifting in a bit late because that's the habit we've got into. Remember, it's not just the minister who needs to prepare before a Sunday service. When I pick up a guitar each Sunday to lead worship, I need to tune it first. Over the week, it tends to detune slightly due to changes in temperature and being carried around in its case. If I just walk into church and start to play without tuning it, it would be more of a distraction than a blessing. When we have the longing for the Lord's presence, we'll not just turn up. We'll pause to tune our hearts in preparation and anticipation of meeting with the Lord among his people. Till next time, have a blessed day.